Hi again, D2W Pro Wrestling fans. Burt Barron back with your D2W Pro Wrestling Inside Look. Mark your calendars, Friday, May 3rd, the return of D2W Pro Wrestling to the Wharton American Legion. Great night of fantastic family entertainment. Mark your calendars and make your plans to join us on Friday night, May 3rd. Also coming up on May 11th in Denville, the 3rd annual 9/11 fundraiser. That's going to be another great night of entertainment, and we'll have more on that as the date gets closer. But first, we're going to talk about Friday, May 3rd. Yours truly, Larry Lawson. Good to see you, I think. Friday, May 3rd will be highlighted by a great lumberjack match. The ring surrounded by 20 of your favorite D2W superstars. You get bounced out, they throw you back in. Larry Lawson, it's going to be one great match on May 3rd.
D2W International Championship on the line. Scotty Charisma defending his championship against Bright Lights Jared Foster. And this time, Scotty Charisma will not be able to run. He won't be able to hide. If he tries to weasel his way out of the ring, those 20 wrestlers surrounding the ring will throw his carcass back in. So Bright Lights Jared Foster can stomp him down once and for all. And I predict, Burt Barron, that Bright Lights Jared Foster on May 3rd will be the new international champion.
We will find out if yours truly, Larry Lawson's prediction is correct on Friday, May 3rd, so make sure you are there. It's going to be just a great night of entertainment. Also, Larry Lawson, I couldn't help but notice, looks like a new putter.
You might say that.
Well, if I recall what happened to the last one, it was broken in half over the back of the Jersey Devil. You remember that, of course.
No.
Doesn't ring a bell?
No, no such thing happened. What are you talking about?
Well, I'll tell you what, Jersey Devil is going to join us very shortly on D2W Pro Wrestling Inside Look, and why don't you stick around and let him refresh your memory for you? How does that sound?
I got tea time in 5 minutes. I'm going, Jack.
Yeah, make sure you pick up a watch while you're out there too, Larry Lawson. Also coming up on Friday, May 3rd, great 6-man tag team match as well that folks have been talking about for a long time. Jay Blaze, he's going to be one of the folks taking part in the 6-man tag team match. Let's get a preview from him right now.
The Big Rig, Travis Mullins, Red Hot Russ, and myself, Jay Blaze, were attacked by Glitz and Glamour after they lost their D2W Tag Team title rematch on April the 5th. So we went to the D2W Commissioner and we got a 6-man tag match for May, which features the Big Rig, Russ, and myself against Aaron Stride, Steven Sterling, and Josh Maddox. I know due to injury I've been out of the ring since 2011, but I know that the Big Rig and Russ can handle Stride and Sterling, and that just leaves me with Josh Maddox. So Glitz and Glamour, you better get ready for May the 3rd, because on that night, you're going down in a blaze of glory.
6-man tag team action returning to D2W on Friday night, May 3rd at the Wharton American Legion. Fans, do not miss it. Folks have been buzzing all over the place with this big return bout that's going to be happening as well. Back in April, a great technical matchup between Junior Flo and the Spaceman Chris Rockwell. Junior Flo, come on in here. Boy, that was one of the most bizarre endings of a match I have ever seen.
Yeah.
What do you feel about that?
Oh, well, don't go instigating things now, Bert. See, what had happened was, apparently the bell rang and the match was over. Maybe the ref might have counted a little bit too fast, but nonetheless, Junior Flo did win, and I accidentally attacked you after the match.
Accidentally?
Yes, I didn't hear the bell. Understand?
Didn't hear the bell.
What?
He's got holes in his ears, and he heard the bell.
I heard the bell.
Well, either way, I am sorry, and I talked to Commissioner Ian, and to redeem myself, not just for you, but for all the D2W fans, we have a rematch. I'm really looking forward to it, and after that, we can still be best friends.
Best friends.
Glad you agree.
I don't know.
Later, buddy. Okay. Cat out of the bag, Bert.
They don't call him the Spaceman for nothing.
Is it best friends?
Best friends.
What? Best friends.
Fans, not only is the weather heating up, but so is the action here in D2W Pro Wrestling. You asked for it, you got it. It's the return of ladies wrestling on Friday, May 3rd. It's going to be another great memorable match at the Wharton American Legion.
Hi, I'm Jana. And I've noticed something about D2W. Currently, there is no ladies division. Well, May 3rd, that will change. We're going to show you that ladies wrestling isn't about hair pulling, it isn't about clothes pulling, and it's definitely not about mud. We're going to show you that we're real wrestlers and, as always, ladies.
Fans, also coming up on Friday night, May 3rd, they're going to do it again. The Croatian sensation Mario Bakara and Frankie Flo. But get this, no DQ, no countout. There's a special stipulation. Frankie Flo, you got a flag. What is going to be happening on May 3rd? It's a beautiful flag.
That's a beautiful flag right there. No countout, no DQ. I get to wrap this around old Mario and show him what my pride is all about. I should be upset, but I'm actually happy. I can't wait for May 3rd. I'm going to have such a ball. There's going to be Latin dancing, salsa, pina coladas, and someone's going to get wrapped up in a flag. And it's going to be awesome. Wepa!
No count out, no disqualification. We're going to have a winner on May 3rd between the Croatian sensation Mario Bakara and Frankie Flo. Don't miss it, fans. It's going to be amazing. Also coming up on May 3rd, two great singles competitors now joining forces. I'm talking about Absolutely Edwin and Chachi. They're now going by the name Absolutely Latino. Had a sit down recently with some D2W officials. Here's how it went.
Can I help you?
Yes, it's the Latin lover, and it's Absolutely Edwin. We have a meeting with the D2W officials.
Okay, I'm looking at the schedule and you don't have an appointment.
What are you talking about? We're absolutely Latino.
Yeah, you don't have an appointment.
Fans, back on April 5th, D2W Pro Wrestling history was made. For the first time in the history of D2W Pro Wrestling, we have a two-time world champion. And of course, I'm talking about Wasp, who is going to be in the house on May 3rd. But what exactly are his plans on Friday, May 3rd? Let's bring in the two-time champion to comment on what's going to be happening with him on Friday, May 3rd in Wharton. Wasp.
First of all, to you, my name is William Alexander Samuel Palmer. You do not refer to me as Wasp. Second of all, you are correct. On the biggest wrestling weekend of the year, I made my mark by becoming the very first two-time D2W World Champion. And as far as May 3rd goes, I choose not to compete. I choose, rather, to sit ringside and observe the rest of the competition that D2W holds. And I may decide if I'm generous enough, if someone there is worthy enough to wrestle me for the D2W World Championship. Anything less would be uncivilized.
Fans, the two-time D2W champion will be in the house on May 3rd. Don't miss it. Fans, also coming up on Friday, May 3rd is going to be a terrific return match. We all saw what happened at the end of the match in April between Bev Berwick and the Jersey Devil. Yours truly, Larry Lawson, if you can believe it, breaking this golf club over the back of the Jersey Devil. Come on in here, Devil. Before you talk about May 3rd, how is the back healing up? That was quite a shot you took.
You're right, the back is sore, but I am getting better. Thank you for asking, Bert. You see, this isn't the first time that I had to deal with the Argyle Express and the likes of Larry Lawson. Beverly Berwick, last month, everybody saw I had you beat. And what happened? Larry Lawson gets involved yet again in my match. Well, next month, I get a rematch against Beverly Berwick, the talk of the town, the protege, Larry Lawson's newest member of the Argyle Express. And after I get finished with him, Larry Lawson, if you stick your nose in my business, I am going to make you wish that you have never come into D2W. Never.
And there you have it, D2W Pro Wrestling fans. You heard from the Jersey Devil himself. Now plan on joining us on Friday night, May 3rd at the Wharton American Legion. We got a lumberjack match. We got return matches. We've got ladies in action also on May 3rd. So get your tickets and plan on joining us. Follow us on Twitter at D2W Pro Wrestling. Also look us up online at D2WProWrestling.com. And we will see you on Friday night, May 3rd at the Wharton American Legion. I'm Burt Barron. Thanks so much for watching D2W Pro Wrestling's Inside Look. And I'll see you at the matches.